Hey guys, we are going to talk about replacing the backup pad on your 3x4 sander. Now, it doesn't matter if it is an air sander or if it is an electric sander. All that matters is it is a 3x4 and they both have the same backup pad system. So the backup pad is the red piece that is on the tool. It's under this blue pad backing, and this has the hook and loop that your abrasive attaches to. It doesn't matter if it's foam, film, whatever. If it has the hook and loop, it is hooking right onto your backup pad. The thing about backup pads is this is a wearable part of the tool. When you are sanding, you are creating heat. Heat is going to melt these little plastic hooks. When these melt, they are not going to be able to hold on to the abrasive like they used to, and this could make problems when you are sanding. We always tell our customers to use a pad saver when they're sanding because this saves the red backup pad, which is a more expensive piece. It saves these guys from wearing down, and it will wear down the pad saver instead. But still, when you guys are working and sanding so much, it's going to happen. You are going to have to replace backup pads. As you can see here, if people are hitting corners when they're sanding, this will come off after time, and this means your abrasive is not going to be laying flat on the backup pad, which can cause issues when you're sanding. So that being said, it's always great to have an extra 1 or 2 backup pads on hand, just if you ever need to replace it. Of course, we have our vacuum compatible, we have our non-vacuum backup pads. We've got a lot of different ones to try from. So the first thing to keep in mind is when you buy your SurfPrep sander, this little baby 2.5 millimeter Allen wrench is going to come in the toolbox. So it's always good to keep this on hand. If you have multiple sanders, you might want to invest in a T-handle Allen wrench. This is just much easier and quicker to take the screws out and replace them. So I'm going to show you both ways really quick. The little 3x4 air, since this backup pad is a little more worn down, I'm going to take these off right now. So if I have the 2.5, I could keep it up straight, stick it in there and start turning. But I'm actually going to put it sideways and lefty-loosey, righty-tighty, if I could get it in there. And like I said, this little guy is kind of a pain in the butt. Get it? You got to make sure it's pushed down in there so you're not going to strip it. And then here we go. After that first little break in the screw, we're going to just turn, 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 and then get that little screw out. For time's sake, I'm getting the T-Allen wrench, and this is going to get done much quicker. Again, make sure that you're pushing in hard, or else you might strip the screw. It's no fun having a stripped screw in the backup pad. It happens a lot, and you've got to get creative on how to get that screw out. Okay, there we go. 4 screws. I took off the backup pad. Now, this isn't a brand new backup pad, but for just the video's sake, I'm going to show how we realign. Here's the inside of the sander and the pad support. So I'm going to take the backup pad and lay it right here. Flip it around, and you could see that the hole could line up right there. I'm going to drop my screw in there. And with the little guy that came with the sander, and this is not magnetic, so it makes it a little more difficult. Screw, 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 get it in. And you could always put it sideways to really get it tighter. I'm going to screw the rest of these on with the T-Allen wrench. that happens to be magnetic at the end, which really makes life a lot easier. I think you could get these on Amazon or anywhere. It's kind of nice to just have it around. I'm going to drop it back on this back side. Again, we're always pushing down to get that screw tight. We do not want to strip these screws. It is a pain in the butt. So there we go. There you have it. So that is replacing the backup pad. If you guys have any questions, let us know. We're always here to answer any questions you may have. Have a good one.